Right now, what do you feel you are? A captain steering every detail of your life? A conduit letting life flow through you? An operating system, the front-end layer you present to the world? Or the field, the open space in which it all happens? These are 4 different identities, and the one you recognize yourself as shapes not only how you live, work, and meet the world, but also how you rest within yourself, whether in peace or in agitation. In this video, we'll explore the 4 distinct identities you can hold about yourself: the captain, the conduit, the operating system, and the field in greater detail. We'll see how each identity shapes your outer actions and your inner state. We'll look at how recognizing your current identity can explain why you feel the way you do and open the door to a lighter way of being. And finally, I'll guide you through a short meditative practice so you can feel right now which identity you're operating from. Let's jump in. Identity 1. I'm the captain. Here, there's a full sense of personal agency. You feel you are the one making things happen, for better or worse. If you succeed, the glow of pride is yours. If you fail, the sting of guilt or shame is yours too. Life feels like a personal ledger. You're keeping track of every success and every misstep. Imagine a CEO after a great quarter. We did this because of my vision, my strategy, my leadership. The same CEO, when the numbers are down, lies awake at night, haunted by thoughts of, where did I go wrong? In this identity, you are the captain of the ship, but you also sink with it when the storm hits. The downside of this identity is subtle but corrosive. Life feels heavy. You are carrying the weight of your whole world on your shoulders. Every decision, every outcome, every twist of fate feels like it's on you. This is why so many people in this identity turn to self-help books, personal growth courses, and improvement programs. Anything that promises to make them a better captain so they can sail more skillfully through life's storms. Identity 2. I'm a conduit. This is another type of I feeling. The sense that you're not the doer, but a conduit. You begin to feel that life is not entirely your doing, that events are flowing through you rather than being manufactured by you. Actions still happen, but you sense you're part of a much larger unfolding. The role you play is real, but it's just one instrument in a vast orchestra. This brings humility. You start feeling gratitude, not just for the good outcomes, but for being part of the process itself. There's less tight gripping, less I must make this happen, and more I'm participating in something larger than me. But there's a pitfall too. If misunderstood, this identity can turn into a form of spiritual bypassing. You might hear people say, not my fault, just the universe's plan, even when they've been careless or unkind. Without discernment, this can become a convenient escape hatch from responsibility. Identity 3. I'm an OS. I first heard this metaphor in a video of cognitive psychologist Don Hoffman, and it stayed with me. Here, the sense of I is recognized as a functional illusion, not the real you, but an interface you use to transact with the world. Think of your computer or smartphone. You never see the endless lines of code running beneath. You see icons. If you tap one, something happens. The icons are not the actual machinery. They are a simplified interface that makes complex systems usable. In this identity, the I is just like that, a front-end operating system. It's essential for daily functioning. You can't order coffee or book a flight or reply to an email without it. But you no longer confuse this as your actual nature. You know it's an overlay, a tool, not your essence. This brings a certain lightness. You can fully engage with the world without being weighed down by the belief that you are the role you're playing. Like any OS, it comes with both features and bugs. Some features make life smooth and functional. The bugs are those lingering ego habits, conditioned responses, and other blind spots. Those are reminders that it's still just a program, not the truth of what you are. And then inevitably, a question arises. If the OS is just a program, then who am I? The short answer is you are the field. You are the open, boundless field of awareness in which the sense of doership arises when needed. A task appears, words are spoken, a decision is made, and a deed is done. In those moments, the doer comes online, like an app launching to perform a function. And when the action is complete, it naturally powers down. What remains is simply awareness, which is silent, spacious, untouched. This is not detachment from life, it's intimacy with it. Life continues to flow, conversations happen, plans are made, work gets done, and results ensue. But you no longer mistake the temporary, the functional doer for your real identity. You live as a space in which the doer comes and goes. The result is there's no residue of pride, guilt, or the endless self-measurement of the captain. Now, why do these identities matter? Because the identity you recognize yourself as explains a lot about how you feel. If you feel tense, burdened, and constantly measuring yourself, you're probably in captain mode. If you feel grateful and open, but occasionally ungrounded or avoidant, you might be the conduit. If there's a sense of lightness, but also the occasional glitch of ego, you're likely in OS mode. And if you are resting in the field, there's a quiet peace that doesn't depend on circumstances. It's not that you'll keep switching between these in neat turns. Your conditioning tends to keep you anchored in one identity far longer than the others. And that dominant identity will shape your decisions, your relationships, and the state of your mind. By recognizing it, you not only understand why you feel the way you do, you also open the possibility of shifting into a way of being that is lighter, freer, and more aligned with your deeper nature. That's what the core of non-duality points to. It is not an abstract philosophy, but a way of living where the doer arises when needed and dissolves when it's not. And this is exactly what I help people explore in my coaching. How to live and lead in the world without carrying the world on your back. If you're a leader who's achieved a lot but feels a quiet restlessness underneath, I offer one-on-one coaching to help you live from the deeper space. You'll still act decisively and responsibly, but without the constant weight of being the captain. You can find the link in the description to book a free clarity call. In my next video, we'll take this deeper and look at why most people resist giving up the doer, even when they know it's an illusion, and how that resistance shows up in daily life. So if this exploration spoke to you, please subscribe to the channel. And now we'll do that short meditation that I spoke about in the beginning. Sit comfortably. Close your eyes. Take a slow breath in and let it out. Now, bring to mind something happening in your life right now. And in relation to that, let's consider the 4 modes of captain, conduit, operating system, and the field. Let's explore how each mode makes us feel. In relation to the situation you recalled, take yourself to be the captain. steering every detail, carrying the weight, measuring success and failure. Just notice what that feels like in the body. Now, let's consider the second mode, the conduit mode. In relation to the situation, feel as though life is moving through you and you're simply playing your part. Feel the lightness and the ease here. Now, consider yourself to be the operating system, the front end role, doing what needs to be done without thinking that is the real you. Once again, feel the openness and lightness and the subtle programs still running. Lastly, consider yourself to be the field, the open awareness in which all of this arises and dissolves. Rest here in this quiet, spacious, untouched field. Take one more slow, deep breath, and as you open your eyes, carry that awareness into the rest of your day. Thank you.